We are exploring today in Sulphur Springs, Arkansas. In part 1 of this two-part series, I'm going to show you the spring house and the nature trail. Let's go! Here's the old gas station, and there's a playground here at the city park and plenty of space to park. Over there on the right you can see the spring house that we're gonna look at more closely in a minute. By the way, this is the Sulphur Springs in Jefferson County near Pine Bluff, not the Sulphur Springs that's up in the north at the Missouri border. Alright, here in this spring house you see these cylindrical concrete objects sticking out of the ground. That is where the water comes up, and you can see that there's some runoff. A little bit might be from the rain, but this is mostly the spring water. And this water contains sulfur, and that's what gave Sulphur Springs its name. Originally, Sulphur Springs was called White Sulphur Springs because probably there are other chemicals in this water that makes it mineralize in a whitish form or crystal, because sulfur is normally yellowish. Alright, that was interesting. I would not drink this water. Oh, there's a drainage pipe so the water can drain off. Wow, this is interesting. The spring house looks like, I'm not sure. Here's a view that it's maybe from the 80s. This is nothing original. And here we're headed over there to the picnic area, a picnic table. That's where you get to the nature trail they have here in Sulphur Springs, Arkansas. Sulphur Springs, as I said, originally named White Sulphur Springs. Oh, there's a little bridge getting us into the woods on the nature trail, and there's a little creek flowing by. The first settler here in this area was George Brummett and his family. He received a land patent from the United States in April 1855. Rushford Lee, a physician, settled soon after and established a medical practice at Lee Springs Plantation. William Poole, who built a hotel there, came soon afterwards. Oh, look, there's Sparkles, the teacup chihuahua. She likes exploring too. She's sniffing at something. Maybe people take their dogs out in this area. Well, the beginnings of Sulphur Springs date back to the mid-1800s, and after the first settlers, this place with a spring here turned into a spa and resort community, and people from nearby Pine Bluff started building their summer homes here in Sulphur Spring, or Sulphur Springs rather. There's Sparkles, and this is about where the trail ends, and this is the back entrance to the Camp White Sulphur Springs Confederate Cemetery, which I am going to show you in part 2 of this series about Sulphur Springs, Arkansas. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. See you in part 2.